Greetings, true believers, your old pal Spider-Man. We're going to do one full shave with the Colonial General. This is on a pass from Dagwood Z, Josh, on the forum. Facilitated by Dave in Kentucky. Did a side-by-side for the last two shaves with this and the Mongoose. Today, going to be using just the Colonial General. We're going to be using the next up on my winter Christmas scents, and this is St. Charles Shave Jack Frost. This is a scent puck that I've had for a very long time and never got around to actually using it. It's been I got it from a pass box a long time ago, and it was a refill puck, so it was wrapped up in like cellophane or something like that, and not actually in a tub. So because it wasn't in a tub, I've never gotten around to use it. So finally emptied and consolidated one of my St. Charles Shave pucks. So since I had an empty one, I went ahead and put the Jack Frost in it. Now I think since it was in cellophane, a lot of the scent is now gone from this tub or puck, but it's got a light peppermint kind of smell to it. So St. Charles Shave is one of those artisans, been around forever. It was one of the original artisans when we only had a few of them out there. One of the three Sues, if you know that. Sue Moore from St. Charles Shave, who died of breast cancer, so she gets the nickname from St. Charles Shave, but also for Saint Sue. Her daughter Wendy now takes up the business. And then we got Honeybee Sue from Honeybee Soaps, and Mama Sue from Mama Bears. So all three of those soapers came out, artisans around the came out around the same time frame, and were some of the original artisans. And they're all still around, still making, or the brands are still around, still making soaps. So St. Charles Shave kind of makes, it's a very unique soap. No one's ever really made a soap similar to it. It has a unique lather. It doesn't get as voluminous as a lot of soaps do. It stays more gel-like, but it is very slick. So like I said, when you get it hydrated well enough, it's just kind of a wet lather. It doesn't really build and get frothy, foamy, but oh yeah, super slick. But this is one I'm gonna have to keep rinsing the blade, because it's not gonna collect on the razor like a lot of them do. It's gonna want to fall off like that. the corner of my lips area is kind of tricky. I've got a few weird hairs that grow right in the corner, and sometimes I can, if I don't shave carefully, sometimes I'll miss those. Soap is very, very lightly scented. I think I waited way too long to get in a tub, and I think I lost most of the scent. And that's not a scent that they produce anymore either. I'm definitely liking the General. Still feels a bit heavy for my tastes. I think a lighter handle would be better. But the overall weight of it is kind of helping the shave along too. I'm sure if I was using it every day, I would get used to the weight of it. It's just heavier than I'm used to using. And my only real knock on it is that the handle is smooth. And like I said before, being that it's brass, it does help. It's a little bit sticky, so your fingers aren't sliding around on it. But if it had some knurling on it, that would be perfect. Oops. See? Didn't rinse it off soon enough and it dripped off. Alright, we do one quick against the grain pass. I thought about not doing it, but I'm gonna do a shave tomorrow. It's just the mongoose. And since yesterday's shave had an against the grain pass, I want to make sure the mongoose starts off with having the same amount of stubble as this had today. I don't normally do an against grain pass. Usually only when I'm testing. So I did get a little cut right here. Alright, I'm not going to worry about too much about the touch-up. So pretty much, like I said before, the shave is really nice. Overall, it's performing as well as the Mongoose. Shave quality is nearly the same. But there's just a few things about the Colonial General that I like a little bit better. So if I had the opportunity, I would like to get this one, trade it maybe. I don't know if I would keep both since the shape is so similar and I prefer some aspects of the General. But like I said, if this handle was knurled, that would be perfect. I probably wouldn't get rid of the Mongoose unless I got this with a knurled handle. If I got this one as is, I would probably keep both. And who knows, maybe swap out the handle. That would be interesting. So the Mongoose handle on the Colonial General. Now the Mongoose handle is 16 grams heavier, so that makes this overall very heavy razor. Since the head of the Colonial General was heavier than the Mongoose's head, but the handle of the Mongoose was heavier, that makes this overall very, very heavy and almost too heavy for me. So probably wouldn't shave with it like that. We're gonna finish up. I already did the witch hazel. I've got a sample that I got from Nurse Dave. This is some V's Barbershop aftershave. It's very interesting. It's a kind of a modern take on traditional dime store aftershaves. So it doesn't necessarily smell like anything, but it definitely puts you in the mindset of using something like a Brute or a Skin Bracer or something like that. Maybe it shares a few notes with it. I did a bigger write-up on it on one of my blog posts a month or so ago. But I really enjoy it. I'd like to get a full bottle of this someday. But very nice. So that's my shave for today. Check us out, www.theshavingcadre.com. I'm Spider. Tomorrow we'll be doing the Mongoose, and we'll see you later. Bye.